Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Kira Kang. I'm going to show you an exercise today called Lullaby. This is one of my signature exercises that I get all of my piano students started off on. I've been a piano teacher in Los Angeles for the past 12 years, and I've been teaching this exercise to all of my beginning and intermediate piano students. This is a great exercise to get started with because it gets your fingers moving, shows you all of your chords in that key signature, but most importantly, it helps you develop a musical intuition and a more creative, kinesthetic soul connection to what you're doing before you dive into all the academia and the theory. Let's get started. One of my signature exercises is called Lullaby. I start all my students off with some simple Triad Arpeggios in the key of C. This teaches you how to play chords on both hands, teaches you all your chords in the key of C, and gets your fingers moving, which is what you need. You need to build muscle memory. So let's move on to a different key signature. I'm going to move on to the key of F. Notice the sound difference here. I'm going to show you over here, just to give you some variety and some more of that rich, soulful tone that I love. So we're going to start in the key of F. In the key of F, we have B flat. So every chord that takes a B is actually going to be B flat instead. So similarly in the key of C, you're going to do every other white key but in this key, you have to honor this B flat because it's the key of F. So if you come up on a chord that requires a B, like this second chord right here, you want it to be B flat in the middle, which would turn that from a G major chord to a G minor chord. I don't want you to think too much about that yet. I want your fingers to move, and I want you to feel free in your exercise and really connect to the sound above all things, the melodies that you're creating and the feelings that it creates within you. And we'll talk about major and minor and all of those chord qualities and all of the details later on. So all you need to think about is it's every other white key. And if you happen to hit the note B, it's not going to be B natural, it's going to be B flat instead. Okay, so let's go through this together slowly. We have F, A, C, F, A, C. You're going to use fingers 1, 3, 5. G, B flat, D, G, B flat, D. 1, 3, 5. A, C, E, A, C, E. Coming up on another B flat chord, B flat, D, F, B flat, D, F. This is actually called the B flat chord. C, E, G, C, E, G. D, F, A, D, F, A. E, G, B flat. So slide up to grab that B flat. If you're coming from here, it feels really far away, slide up. And then we finish at F, A, C, which is where we started. So if you put that together, it sounds really nice. And there you have it, my exercise Lullaby in the key of F major. Let's try this same exercise with seventh chords. That's adding another note, the seventh, on the top. This is going to change your fingering pattern. 5, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. So we have the word face that we're spelling out on both hands. This is your F major 7 chord. F, A, C, E, F, A, C, E. G, B flat, D, F, G, B flat, D, F, flat, D, F, A, B flat, D, F, A. Again, notice how far up I am. For my B flat major 7 chord. C, E, G, B flat, C, E, G, B flat. This is your C dominant 7th chord. D, F, A, C, D, F, A, C. This is your D minor 7 chord. E, G, B flat, D, E, G, B flat, D. And that leads you back to face. F major 7. Okay? So when you put that all together, it sounds really lovely. So this is just designed to teach you your chords in this key signature, get your fingers moving. You're playing this in root position the whole way through, so it's just the original position of the chord. Know that there is a lot more to come. You can change the order of the notes, which is called inversions. You can split them up between 2 hands, which is called voicings. A whole world of chord vocabulary awaits you. But the first step is to get your fingers moving. Playing around on these chords is also something that's actually really fun to do and beneficial at the same time. I'm all for killing 2 birds with 1 stone, having a good time and having it mean something. So all I'm doing is playing my F major 7 chord, which spells the word face. F-A-C-E, F-A-C-E. E, C, A, F, E, C, A, F. And I'm just going back and forth using my sustain pedal. You can roll them as well. It creates this dreamy sound. Try it up here. So learning how this feels in your fingers, I want you to think of like when you play with clay, right? It takes some kneading, K-N-E-A-D-I-N-G is what I mean, right? You're kind of kneading the dough. I want you to think of it that way. And you can do this on any chord, really. The 6 minor always sounds good. If you've been watching my videos, you know how much I talk about the 6 minor. D, F, A, C, D, F, A, C. Play around with different frequencies, even up here. Okay, so I'm just playing around on my 7th chord arpeggios in the key of F major. Now I'm going in a different order, right? G minor 7, right? So doing this will get you more comfortable with your chords, and it'll set you up for success. It'll put you in a state of creativity, and it'll set the tone for all the chord vocabulary that you can build on top of it later on, which gets to be really fun and really beautiful. Let's do the same thing in the relative minor. D minor is the relative minor to F major. So that means this key signature also shares this same B flat. Any chord that has a B, you're going to play B flat instead. Let's start with triads. D, F, A, D, F, A. So notice how instantaneously this is a little bit gloomier, right? We've got a minor key signature. So D, F, A, D, F, A. E, G, B flat, E, G, B flat. F, A, C, F, A, C. G, B flat, D, G, B flat, D. A, C, E, A, C, E. slide up for this one. B flat, D, F, B flat, D, F, C, E, G, C, E, G, D, F, A, D, F, A. Okay, our 7th chords, D, F, A, C, D, F, A, C. Again, your fingering is no longer 1, 3, 5. It's 5, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5. D, F, A, C, D, F, A, C. E, G, B flat, D, E, G, B flat, D, F, A, C, E, F, A, C, E, G, B flat, D, F, G, B flat, D, F, A, C, E, G, A, C, E, G, B flat, D, F, A, B flat, D, F, A, C, E, G, B flat, C, E, G, B flat, D, F, A, C, D, F, A, C. All together now. I'm playing around on these as well. The dough, the clay. Piano is very much a kinesthetic thing. We don't talk about that enough. Get it in your fingers. Learn to control your muscles. Develop that muscle memory. On different chords in this key signature, in and out of order. It would be helpful if you knew the number as well, scale degrees, but one thing at a time. So, yeah. This exercise is great for beginning and intermediate pianists. I want you to show up to the piano 4 to 5 times a week for 10 to 15 minutes a day. Just getting this moving, getting your fingers moving on the piano, showing up and being consistent. Once you're able to do this on a kinesthetic level, then I want you to be able to recognize which chord you're playing. You don't necessarily have to know the quality of it, right? We haven't dove that deep yet to understand what is the difference between major, minor, dominant, and diminished. However, I do need you to understand the difference between your F chord versus your G chord and your A chord. And you can do this easily by looking at the bottom note. The bottom note is the root note, and we're playing all of these chords in the original position. So just knowing what chord you're on, and since you're doing the same one in both hands, it's pretty easy to tell over time as you get used to it. That is, if you show up to the piano. So make this a consistent practice, get your fingers moving, get your fingers stronger, and I promise you this will pay off big time. If this video helped you out, you're going to want to check out the rest of my Modern Pianista signature exercises linked in the description box below. I've arranged it in a playlist in the order that you want to go in, so if you could show up to the piano for even 10 to 15 minutes a day, over time these exercises will help you develop a serious foundation. I'm also writing my first book. As an award-winning piano teacher with Steinway & Sons Beverly Hills, I'm pleased to present my methodologies to the world for the first time in a really accessible format. This will be followed by a workbook as well as an online course. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel as well as my email list, linked also down below, so you're one of the first ones to know when these products become available. Let me know how things are going for you in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.